Hello there, Internet. Version 2 here with Let's Play Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair. Today, the trickster Nagito was brutally murdered. His unpredictable death has left a looming shadow of mystery in the hearts of Hajime and the others. Who is the traitor? What was the clue Nagito left? Will they be able to see the light within the darkness between hope and despair? Yo, let's set our skills because we should have a fuck ton of look how many things we can put on. Yo, fucking put on downshift. That one and that one. And that one. And I still have 9 points. Wow, I didn't get many of these things. So what have we got? Increases influence gauge and focus gauge. Boom, hell yeah. I get more influence and correct answers are chosen, reduces my aiming speed because I'm often moving too quickly. Hopefully that doesn't completely and utterly fuck me over. Focus gauge decreases a slow time during concentration and fever time. Influence gauge recovers during concentration and fever time. Wow. I just have both of those now, okay. Sharpness increases by 2, increases acceleration speed, and increases jumping power. Cool. Let's just quickly open our e-handbook. Just because even though I'm fairly certain I know what happened here, which, as a heads up, I'm almost certain I know the exact way that Nagito was killed, I have very little idea of who the actual killer is, which is intentional. So that talks about his lacerations. That talks about all the different wounds, which is pretty much the same thing. How the rope was burned, despite the fact that his arm isn't burned and his arm is still perfectly straight out. Survival knife is stuck into his hand. Someone pointed out that so that's the spear of Gungnir that's stuck into him. Yeah, that's Mukuro's knife as well. Which every time I thought Mukuro's knife when we saw it in the images on the gift thing was like an old rusty knife, but no, that is the knife that it's the knife that Junko has in the first game when she threatens to kill Makoto. So it is the same one, and I was like, wow. It's a nice touch. Blood on the left hand, but it's not on the palm of his hand. He's got duct tape over his mouth like he was going something like that. The spear impaled his stomach. That was found to just like have a massive point going through it, going oh. What else have we got? We've got the blood on the girder, which is in the shape of wire. The dominoes knocked over the oil lighter there, which is no one needs to hold it down. MP3 player playing ominous as fuck music. Sonya talking about, what was she talking about? Oh, the bombs. The bombs at the ancient ruins. Oh yeah, and Monomi was staring. Monokuma, he knew the bombs were fake. He apparently never revealed the fact to anyone. The diary that Monomi updated every day, or did she? According to Monokuma, Monomi can't write. The gas mask and gloves are hidden under his bed. Piece of blue paper, which is thin and round. Monokuma's special poison, which has all these things. And then Hope Spec Academy file. So I'm just going to straight up say right now exactly what I think happened. Because of the level of mystery for this, or the way that it's done. If you don't want to hear about what I think it is, because I know there are some people who are experiencing this game blind for the first time watching it as well, so I figured I'd keep this one secret. We'll skip forward, say, a minute from when I say go, and then I'll summarize what I think happened in that minute. So let me just keep an eye on the time so I know exactly when to do that, and go. Okay, so Nagito clearly tricked them into killing him. The fire grenades, what he did was he took the blue piece of paper off one of the fire grenades, emptied it, filled it with half of his bottle of poison using the gas mask and his gloves to make sure that he didn't get poisoned while he was doing that, so that the poison would be in the fire grenades. So when all the fire grenades are thrown into the building, that's what kills him. The poison comes out, kills him, and then it dissipates quickly once it's in a gaseous state. The hydrolysis neutralizes it as well, so no one else dies. And then, with one person technically killing him by throwing it, damn near impossible to work out who actually did it. And because of the whole ultimate despair thing and everything like that, I presume that he relied on his ultimate luck to have the traitor be the one who threw it, because the traitor is secretly not ultimate despair. So it's damn near impossible to work out, and that's why he was trying, and, you know, that's why he's so obsessed with the traitor. Done! That should be a minute, so we'll just wait for the people who did skip a minute to return. And basically, that's why Monokuma is guilty. So yeah, let's just get into this. We'll finish our preparations and let's get in there. What's up, Monokuma?
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
For the people who skipped a minute, that was very clearly a joke. I don't think Monokuma is guilty.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
we're all
I'll
fucking
punish
dead.
everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
And Monami's just fucking pissed. She's not hanging.
Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you?
She's not even hanging up right now. She's just fucking
You've
pissed.
ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
Okay. Yep, just nothing.
Yes!
Oh! Another punch. Is she not even responding this time? Wow! She's fucking determined as fuck. Fuck.
One more time.
Just keeps going.
Please. How about this one?
I feel like we've seen all of these ones before. Oh, Zara!
Be my final blow.
You get the R again. And she just doesn't give a shit.
It's useless.
That, cause Aura, and with that,
Please stop! I feel bad for Monami.
I get it.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all.
Yeah, come on,
This
Monica,
time
pay
is
attention.
Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake.
Someone's in there and he kills
Who
him.
in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
Despite the fact that you should know.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
No, that might
That-
not be it.
Why? What makes you think that?
Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Is this going to be a lot of what this trial is? People just accusing each other of being the
Say
traitor?
Something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
I mean, yeah.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
Yeah, get in there and punch each other. Traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? Or... So wait, what's the argument gonna even be here? Survivor, duct tape, Monica and plushie. Wow, there's a lot of shit here. What is actually gonna be... What are we trying to disprove? We've got to pay attention.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered
I am
with
definitely
wounds.
slower, yeah.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him?
I
Definitely
got
the
it.
bomb's hiding place. If so,
The-
the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No, were the wounds really caused by torture in the first place?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth
Which
to
one?
shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
I'm thinking torture wounds on the idea he was being...
tortured
Torch-
Nagito.
No? Nagito was... If that's a torture one, there's no other possibility. So what's...
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing
What's
him.
Monokuma panel? Wait, what's Monokuma panels? I'm pressing the wrong button again. Monokuma panels? Wait, what was that? Oh, the things that were knocked over, right. So we've got this, which says that, there's all that shit in him. The torture wounds, the survival knife is there. No, I don't know what they want
The
from me
reason
here.
Nagito's body was
I'm
covered
already,
with
like...
wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
But I'm like... So,
If so, The suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
So I want to say I'm agreeing with him that he found them by coincidence, but what would I use to even do that? Because he found them first because they said to go to the last island, right? Because he said that, like, because we separated amongst the islands.
Killer didn't take Nagito's
So,
mouth to shut
but
him
what
up.
here would even suggest that? Like, what here would suggest that? Because that's the only thing I can think of. Because he kind of did find it by coincidence because he was. Unless I've got to absorb someone else's thing.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason
Okay,
Nagito was body was
speed
because
The
up.
killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so. What were they trying to find out? Definitely the bomb's
Uh,
hiding place.
Okay. Oh, I can't absorb consent things.
Is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no
I-
way I'd torture someone.
Oh, I don't. See, again, Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? Were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first
Killer
place?
didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
No, I'm just gonna try everything on tortured Nagito because of what Hajime's saying. I'm gonna just keep trying that.
Killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, because he breathed it. He breathed it in or something, like it was a surprise or something.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape.
Oh.
So he wouldn't have been able to confess anything.
Oh, we're just saying that. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. I'm thinking way too far ahead. I'm not like so. I'm missing
If he was being
things that
tortured
should be
for
obvious.
information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
What? You're gonna say that it was after death because the blood? There's no blood
I just
underneath it.
realized it. It's a trap.
What?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Trap? What trap? That's what you're gonna say, right? Surely? Rebuttal showdown. Okay. So, it's probably just gonna be duct tape again because I'm guessing that's what he's gonna say. Now I just gotta remember how this shit
Like
actually
you said,
works.
if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
I can't back down!
Ah, mash the button! Yeah, how? I swear that was red when it ended. You can't talk.
How is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it went down.
Where's the
First, the
duct tape?
killer
Oh,
tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
okay.
Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut.
Oh wait, after they killed him, right?
Crap!
No.
Pay
Well,
attention. This is how it went. First, the killer tortured
Tortured
Nagito and got him. Then,
Oh,
after
well-
they killed him,
after they killed
Allow
him,
me to
yeah.
Cut through those words.
Yeah, because there's no blood under it, so it couldn't have been there after
No.
death.
There's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
Because there's no blood under it,
what
yes.
did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
No, just... I mean, outside the fact that everyone's voice acting just sounds like they're filled with, like, they're, in a sense, filled with despair, because, like, everyone's voices seems a lot, like, toned down, this one, probably because of the nature of the case and
We
everything.
don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
I mean, except for her, because she always sounds the
Why
same.
do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
No, it's because Hajime's usually right.
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right?
Yeah, because
The
yeah,
blood
people
on
always like,
Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
like, you can even see there's one near his eye where there's a clear line, and even at the bottom of his chin.
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds. Which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
Yeah, there's even blood on the duct tape.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Oh, I assume just because he tried to breathe in and sucked it in.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so we wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
Yeah, so there we go.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
He still did though.
Probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Can you blame any person here?
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
Consider everyone here. I can imagine, like,
If so,
everyone has some
friggin' crazy.
actual reason.
Did they go psycho or something?
Says the person who nearly killed him earlier this
No,
chapter.
they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
No, it wasn't.
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that?
I can. It was whoever knocked down the
When the
door.
fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Yeah, when the fire started, yeah.
And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Because, see, I mean, Sonya's not even in this picture, but whatever.
Which means, it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
Well, I mean,
Killer's one
Akane
of
set the
us.
fire.
But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now,
Akane set the fire,
we should
unintentionally.
suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup? Like what?
Like a bunch of Monokuma things stacked up to fall over.
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect.
To not realize, like, see, I don't remember how much it happened in the first game, and I know I've mentioned this before, but shut up.
Alrighty then.
The idea
Think
of
about
just,
this
they
based
go
on
around in
Sonia
circles about something that's, like, very
Is
plainly
that
obvious.
okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
Oh, I love her attempts. Reason for the fire, we need to clear that up first. Like, it's such a blatantly clear thing because of the evidence, but I guess no one else just actually paid attention to it. So there's gonna be panels or the oil lighter? Because it would be, it's kind
The
of,
direct
I'm gonna
cause of
assume
the fire
panels.
was the
oil
oil lighter
lighter.
found at the crime scene, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I don't care how it set
Killer
fire
used
to the
some kind
entire
of
thing.
setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Just that
Some
one there.
kind of setup?
Did they
Am I
use
agreeing
the
with you?
oil as an improvised fuse?
They
Not
probably
quite.
just threw the lighter.
No.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter,
Clatter, clatter, clatter,
it
clatter,
can stay
clatter.
upright while the flame is lit.
If
Yes.
they tipped over the lighter in some way,
Clatter, 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 clatter,
it
clatter.
ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Some way. Do I finally get to
Maybe they
agree with
used
you?
Invisible thread.
Invisible thread? No.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Sound waves? No. Not, it's
Or
not sound.
perhaps opening the door.
Boom! That's not even gonna let you finish your sentence. I feel like we've agreed with Sonya the most in this game.
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
And Mia talking about how like it was like plainly obvious things, and Miss Sonya brings it up, and she's not smart 'cause she doesn't know. She is the one who suggested it at least, so
Just as I
like
thought.
it comes back to
It was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
Nippon. You're a weeb, Sonya. You say Nippon.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels.
So they went to dum 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 dum
A
dum.
huge
dum.
number of tipped over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right?
It's a lot of
Looked like they were
setup.
scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a
Like a
single line leading
dominoes.
from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
I know, like considering the setup to make it happen, they made it kind of obvious how it happens.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
Like that pizza place, that's not as good as Pizza Hut or millions of other places.
Domino effect. You mean those
It's your
tiles
dominoes.
kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
Yeah?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels.
Do we get on? We're
So
going
when we
back to our
opened the
awesome
warehouse
diagrams.
door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
I like the specific way that they're showing Nagito tied up there, like on an angle, like with the 3 ropes, and the one that is like cut open, like that. Like he's not evenly in
But wouldn't it
between
be
the
obvious
4
that
squares.
those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
Yeah, didn't you say that you couldn't see
The
anything?
reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
Yeah, otherwise someone may have been able to stop
And
the
one
dominoes
more
falling over.
thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
Music. Yeah, they were playing creepy music, so we couldn't hear them falling over. Creepy fucking music. Boom! Creepy fucking music. Yeah. Getting shit done. Oh, my influence gauge is max again. Fuck yeah.
Player, right? That hymn blaring
It's called an
throughout the
iPhone.
warehouse
Oh my
masked the
god,
sound of the
Hajime.
falling panels.
And it was still and it was also super fucking creepy. Inside the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still getting used to the bright sunlight outside, but the darkness allowed him to bled through the warehouse at full volume. You guys hear something really damn loud. Talking about the music, it suddenly started. Boom.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
Yeah, I think one person heard it or
But
something.
those
Yeah.
sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
What? Open it slowly. It'll be fine. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Oh, how it didn't open. How it was tough to open. Oh, that's what the clatter, clatter, clatter was. For the words that were coming over during that. Okay. Boom.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
That doesn't seem.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started.
I
and
feel
the
like
falling
one
panels
Monokuma panel
eventually
blocking
reached the
it
lighter.
isn't enough to stop it from opening.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
Seriously, this one pose that you have makes your neck look way bigger than it's supposed to, I swear.
You don't look so sure.
She's never
At
sure,
the
that's her
time,
thing.
Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But it's a
With the
cardboard
blocked
fucking
doorway,
panel.
There wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
What? Oh, was it slightly open?
Is that a problem?
I
It's
wasn't.
a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
So how did someone get out? The killer couldn't have left.
I see! If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
I mean, I'm still kind of calling bullshit on the idea that a Monokuma panel's enough to keep a door from opening, but whatever.
Now that you mention it.
That's another locked door problem! Which was like, what, the third in these games
Does
that
that
we've
mean
had
they
so
were
far?
hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Nagito?
You don't mean...
But if that's true, this murder...
Hajime? What do you mean?
Nagito. Inside the warehouse, one person who could have done it. Select someone? The dead dude? I have to select the dead dude, right?
This is my answer!
Who else could have done it?
What if it was Nagito?
Dum dum dum! You're finally cluing in.
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
Yes, but
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
it was Nagito.
Not just the victim. What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too.
Maybe. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid.
It was Nagito. It's Nagito.
His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget?
No, they're all possible that he could have done those on his own. Because he's fucking crazy.
Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
Given the whole himness factor of it.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember?
Not one of his arms?
Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
One of his arms wasn't tied up.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
Come on, Hajime, come to the rescue. He wasn't
It
fully
seems
tied
we
up.
need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss?
Yes.
That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Yeah, if all 4 of his arms were tied up, it would be. But I feel like I'm overlooking something. So at least I know the exact bullet that I'll have to use here. There it is, burned rope. There we go. Come on, guys, get your shit together.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but
But
tying both arms would be impossible.
Couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if
Not-
you use your front tail?
how?
Dirty joke.
Take
Yeah,
off.
dirty joke.
So, which one?
To
So am I
actually tie
going-
up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one. Tying both arms would be. You couldn't do much with the free.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you
So
use
that's
your
suggesting
teeth?
that he wasn't by
Or
himself.
if you use your front.
Dirty joke. Is that a dirty joke?
You to complain about dirty joke. Okay, so we're gonna go time up
Actually
arms
tie
and
up
legs.
Your own arms and legs.
Boom. Yep.
No, that's wrong.
You can just do that instantly, right at the start, because it's the first fucking thing that comes up.
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
It's assuming all of his arms and legs are tied up.
I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were.
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
Oh, I just when I had the idea about how the hand was the knife was in his hand, so when he's cutting up his legs, it didn't inflict anything. It would also be because it's stabbed into his other hand. If that arm was tied down and he held it in that hand, the only way to have the knife going into his other hand is for him to swing his arm around and impale it on top, which would also mean there's no blood, which would mean the blood would splatter right where it is on his hand, and then he puts his arm down. I mean, dude's fucking crazy and did a lot of injuries to himself, but like, damn.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
But his
It
clothes
burned
aren't burnt.
because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that.
But
But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
the proof that the burnt up is a trap. Oh, his sleeve. I was looking at the knife in his right hand. I'm just like, what? No, because I didn't see
Take a
sleeve
close
instantly.
look at his right sleeve.
It's not burnt at all.
Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree? A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural.
It was a trap.
That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Correct, and that's
that
how
should
he.
be the
Yeah.
case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
I feel like you have a crush on Hajime with how often you've asked him to do that. It's gone beyond the point of you're just carefree about that to the point of you must have a thing for Hajime to some
Akane,
extent.
You should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
Son, okay,
That's
fair enough.
definitely wrong.
What?
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
That's not
Right.
what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean,
I
even
kinda
if his
just,
right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know.
It's
Okay, you can-
impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand. Ah, that much is obvious.
Yeah, but you can put it in your left hand and then force your other hand onto it with extreme force.
You tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
Give you back the money I was giving it to you in the first place. What? I was about to say what?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
I haven't even. What? It's okay. There's definitely an answer for this. Is this Logic Dive or Hangman's Gambit? Oh no, it's a make your argument. Wow. Okay. Blood on hand. Blood on girder. Oh, which one here then? Survival knife. Let me look at the.
Even if not.
Let me have a look at the survival knife. What does it say? It's safe to assume that the wounds on his arms and legs were caused by this knife. What are the
Nagito's
other
right
ones that
hand
I've
was free. How could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If you threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, Could
No.
he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
So that's what I was thinking. He propped it down,
onto
but
what?
he's left
If he
hands.
just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Give me back that man. Okay, wow, this is good. This is okay. Nagito can use, and then how did he do it?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free.
Blood on the girder, matching with
How could he
throwing
stab
it
his
up
right
into the
hand
air is
with
the
his
only
right
thing I
hand?
can think
He
of.
threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall.
Could he stab
His hand that way?
No? No, and
It's
stat. No, okay. Yeah.
Even if Nagito's right hand was
Propping
free,
it up somewhere. Where do we go for that?
how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
What's the thing that talks about the blood on his hands? It's blood on left hand, and it's not that one.
If
That's
he threw
not
the knife
here.
into the air and let
Torture
the knife
wounds.
fall.
Torture wounds, maybe? What's the torture wounds? Cover a lot of stab wounds.
Could he stab his hand that way?
Monokuma plushie, that's
Is
the
he a throwing
way.
knife expert?
That's what it was for.
Maybe he propped the
knife somehow?
Boom.
I agree with that.
Monokuma plushie. I was thinking the Monokuma plushie might be what, like a spear went through or something. So like the blade or
life-size
something, but no,
Monokuma
that
plushie.
would have made
He
sense.
must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach.
Okay, I didn't even think of that until just then. I would assume to put it into your left hands, but that was like that was evidence that I was
He
breaking.
inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it. If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So given its very round, seemingly large nature, I assumed it was part of the spear, but then how would it have come
So
off?
the
And I
blood
think I
on the
mentioned
plushie
that.
came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
Don't worry, I can understand if you're not like fully into believing it immediately because it's
But
fucked
for a
up.
moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something. A
Not
bleeding
quite.
plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
How can it?
After stabbing his hand,
Okay.
he no longer needed the plushie. So he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
Hoping it would catch on fire so no one could see it, but too
Probably
bad.
thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
But
So
no,
what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
makes
I get what
sense.
you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem.
The spear.
The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right?
I like the way Nagito just not like that. Fuyuhiko just every time he says something about this is just you're saying this. Are you an
If you
idiot?
think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then
It could be-
he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
I don't
There
know.
is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Now, Popinski, I'm aware, but don't you fucking... God damn it, Popinski.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Popinski!
Like I said, if you got
Darn
penetrated by
her-
something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Like, this is my level of dick jokes. You should be above this, Danganronpa.
Say it one more time. I need your patience.
I'm gonna skip you!
Cut it out!
Thank you,
Like
Fuyuhiko.
she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
Oh, impossible.
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I
Yeah.
also agree with that. To think that one
It
of
has a
us
whip.
could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right?
The torture was not done by any of us.
That's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone.
Is
If
it?
you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Is it actually against the rules?
Monami sassing me.
None of us are gonna stop her.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So
Yeah.
this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you
What
saying
in-
there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course, that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone.
Aw, it's scrolling around to everyone.
matter how many
I was
times I
gonna
may
let
be
it finish, but
betrayed.
nah, fuck it.
I still want to believe in everyone.
Aw, someone's naive.
I also want to believe that there's no killer. But suicide is unimaginable.
No, we're just gonna prove that the spear was hanging from the ceiling on the girder, and that's why there's blood
Do you
on it.
really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
But
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible. I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
yeah,
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
you surely know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together.
Yay,
That's
together,
We
solving
made
the
it this far up till
problems.
now.
Everyone working together.
Solving the problems.
All right,
Even
let's
now.
do this.
Fuck yeah. So does it make your argument and we've got to consent with someone because we're working together solving the problems? Ooh, okay,
How did Nagito
Blow on the
stab
girders,
himself with
not
a
here.
spear? Let's work together and think this through.
it's very
When
touching.
the spear stabbed
Lord
Nagito,
Kazuichi Soda, what?
his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was
Yeah,
only able to move his left hand.
But his
But-
left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
Another
If
blood
that's
on
the
it.
case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth?
Stop,
Or maybe
don't.
he used his front tail.
Oh my god.
I know
Stop.
guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
What are you saying?
Stop it, Akane,
Watching Miss Sonia
Jesus.
is freaking awesome!
Akane, you are pushing it sometimes. Okay,
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
blood on left hand for ruling
When
out
the
his left
spear
hand.
stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
The airborne static
He's only
event.
able to move
Okay,
his left
cool.
hand.
It's silver.
And his left hand was
Alright.
also tied up.
And that rules out his left hand.
Boom! No, it doesn't.
That's wrong.
Because if it's a whip and it can hoist and around and everything, it's holding your hand. Let it go.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
Yes,
There
but
was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange?
so it's not about him stabbing his body
He
with
only
that.
had blood on the lower area of his palm.
I was
Beyond
wondering
that
how
point,
the spear
the
would have dropped.
bloodstain
If he's
suddenly
holding his
cuts
left
off,
hand, he could
right?
let it go and go. Fa-thunk.
When the blood splattered. That's as far as it reached, right?
That
Wow.
settles the description of that blood stain, but it's not the only unnatural blood stain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural blood stain, but what's wrong with that?
With how cleanly lined it is, it's more than
We
unnatural.
might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
Clenched. Oh, or gripping.
I see.
Clenched gripping, pretty
When
much
the
the
blood
same concept
splattered, he was
thing.
probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Because then it would just go right across that.
Grabbing his
Blah, blah.
front tail?
Would you stop? For fuck's sakes.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear.
What the fuck, Akane? You're becoming more and more obsessed with dicks as this goes on.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
But that's why it's got a whip. Whoosh.
Hey, Chiaki,
problem.
what do you think?
Look, but you know, come on.
Hey,
Come on.
don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it.
What?
Maybe.
Maybe. Always with the maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear. I think.
The unbelievable lack of self-certainty
However,
she
what's
constantly
important is what section of
demonstrates.
the spear he was gripping.
And don't get me wrong, I enjoy it. She looks at things from a scientific point of view, so like the level of uncertainty has to be there because nothing is certain. She just does it literally all the time. The cord.
I see.
That's why there's a spot that's missing blood on the cord.
That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too.
So can I get a video after this of watching Nagito? Like, I don't mean just frame. I mean a video of watching him do this because it'd be very interesting. I agree that's possible, but yeah.
The joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't
Like
the
a
size
hand.
of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh?
Yeah, holding on
And
to
then
that, yeah.
The blood that was supposed to end up here
Went onto his
ended
hand.
up getting on Nagito's left hand.
I'll say there we go. We got to see a video there. Or a
But
pic
why
image.
is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
Because he was holding the
You're not gonna
rope.
say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
No,
That
not
is
quite.
where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki?
Oh,
I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
blood on the girder. How would he stab himself in the stomach with a spear?
It
Hmm.
seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
You're not having intermission
At
40
a time
minutes
like
in.
this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That's a long time. Okay. The plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting
That's a
all the
long
answers at
plan
once.
name.
That's what I was
One
thinking.
step at a time. What does that mean?
Let's
You
focus on the
work out
spear
each
first.
piece.
Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Hanging above him. Straight. It was just before that. It's pointing straight down. So, in the fact that Nagito holding the cord attachment, if I put those two together and think about it, logic dive. Not Hangman's Gambit. Yeah, logic dive. Awesome. Alright. How do we control this again? It's X to speed up? Yeah, it is. And triangle to jump? Awesome, I remember. Well, get in there. Whee! Back to the middle. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Do you not want me to speed through this part? Oh. And bloop. Oh, God. Oh, damn it. Oh, I thought that was the question, so I didn't think there'd be anythings. You gonna trick me at one point by having it appear on the same side. And super jump. Whee! Yeah. Question time. Question 1. Where was the spear? Above Nagito. Easy. Logic dive. I'm awesome. Yeah. Spin back around. Oh, come on. What is this bullshit? It's bullshit, man. It's moving around and everything. This is introducing new mechanics in the final fucking trial. Well, actually, I am curious if Chapter 6 is going to be a trial again in this game, or how it's like. I can imagine it being a trial because it's always trials. But it's I don't know. What else was a ceiling girder, a ceiling girder, a ceiling girder. Yeah, ceiling girder. Boom. Yeah. At least it's not one of the infinitely spinning around ones. It's just bullshit that's spawning in front of me. Oh. Which means I can't move super fast because I can't keep fucking up and hitting it all. Oh, look at me go though. Oh, nah. No, I must go at max speed. I must go at max speed to do this, otherwise my dick won't be huge. Sorry, front, tail, whatever. Alright, spear's cord. I don't even need to read the question. Well, I'm just connecting them. Yeah, together. Yeah, boom. What? Oh, you fucking... You tricky bastards. You're throwing shit at me at the end. Fucking throwing items at me. Come on.
It's all coming together.
That ain't cool. Can't just throw shit like that. Alright, while you're talking, I'm gonna have a quick drink of Nagito. Not Nagito, Hajime.
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular?
Yep.
In the middle of the air?
Yep.
Nagito did that all by himself. Did he have some sort of ESP?
No, we're not bringing Hero into
That'd
this.
be awesome, but he'd probably use the
Ah, I
same
guess we
to
fucked up
open
their
it up.
phone. Guess we didn't turn it on to silent. Again. I'm awesome. Be awesome.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support.
I love if he just like as he throws it over, he fucks it up and the spear just like hits him in the face and he just dies like that because he fucked up.
He hoisted the spear directly above him.
There we go, we get to see
Nagito let go
diagrams.
of the cord. The spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
And that's why the blood is smeared on there from
I
his
noticed
from the
a
blood on his
slight
head.
red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
It's a lot of effort to go
The
to.
blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling.
As it was going, phew, boom.
So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that.
Wasn't a suicide.
If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
Outside of torture.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was.
How nothing made sense. And everywhere you went to look for clues, there were no clues
Why did
anywhere.
the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Of tricking people into thinking that someone else killed him, and then we saw through it again at the beginning of the case. Or trial.
Then this is for real? He really committed suicide?
No.
Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
He's fucking crazy.
Not
He's
just
Nagito.
that. He did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Yeah, he had one arm up, moving everything around. Oh, yeah, we get to see the
That
animations
should
of
not
it.
have stabbed Nagito until the very end.
So he was holding it the entire time.
Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Yep.
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Well, look at his face there. He's rather calm and collected, so I don't even know if he would have been in that much pain. And that's why the duct tape opened up that was, because it was two pieces when it went like,
Did he need
I
to
thought
go
that was
that far?
He wanted to trick people. He wanted to trick us into thinking someone else killed
That's
him.
beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
To trick us.
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
His goal is still that.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
Yep.
That's messed up. That's seriously
Pardon me?
messed up.
Yeah.
That's our Nagito.
Fuck. That's. I was starting to feel a little sympathetic towards him. How stupid of me. Completely underestimated his capacity for malice. Mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I'd forgotten all about it until now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering
However,
at me.
there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right?
Yep.
Whatever became of that?
That's still part of his plan.
He's probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why
That.
did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi.
That is an effective
He
part of it,
created a
yes.
scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
And see, like, once again, it's similar with the Funhouse thing. The actual plan, like, is less than effective. Because, like, we worked out, like, we never got to a point where we were doubting each other and blaming each other for Nagito's murder. We just like worked out as quickly as we could. No, Nagito did it. Which, I mean, being case 5 and the one at the end, like thematically for all the characters like bonding together over this, saying that we have to stop this, it makes sense that they don't immediately jump to blaming each other like they do at the start of the game. So it does thematically make sense. But again, it means that the plan is not effective at all in getting it to do what it wants to do.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
If you hear Hiko's anger.
Right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion.
Nah,
Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
Can we not?
That should be okay, right? Right?
It's Nagito you're talking about. What if he's trying to trick you again?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
No, say it. It could be important. I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume Nagito committed suicide, but why do you feel uneasy? Because we don't know who the traitor is, or...
what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
Oh, Monokuma, you're a fucking
What do you
bastard.
think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
No, say what you have to say. Our lives are
right.
literally on the line.
It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Yes, we can.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh?
No, it's
That
not.
means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right?
Oh, come on.
It's
Someone
okay
has to
reach
pull
such
through.
a happy ending, right?
It's got to be Chiaki, right? Like, Chiaki's got to
And
point
it's
out.
okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer?
What are you just gonna say?
Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Thank you, Hajime.
Hold on. Why?
Just think about it. Nagito would fuck you guys.
Sorry,
with this.
just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more.
So I guess even if his plan is to that he can either, like, he has so many plans in mind of how this could work. Either torture himself so much to trick someone else into doing it, or have things set up so everyone believes it's a suicide. So I guess even the fact that we worked it out all at the beginning to make him think that he's the killer is still, like, gets his
I can't
plan.
help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is. No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Nagito could still be trying to screw us over.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
All the shit that was in his room. No one else saw
There's just
that.
one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death.
Is it about the bombs or the poison or the box
Plus,
or what?
It's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
I'm not sure what you're referring to at this point. Something related to Nagito,
You're gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
and then you would have died. Something, a piece of evidence that he couldn't mess with. I'm not sure what I'm saying here. Evidence that he couldn't mess with. What evidence here? I'm not actually certain. Her account of the bombs being fake?
crap!
No. I'm not... A piece of evidence that he couldn't mess with. So all of this, he fucks with all of this. Oh, the Monokuma file?
I see!
Yeah, because it doesn't specify the cause of death.
Is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's right, yeah, okay. Well, I just started going through the list of, no, he fucked with that, he fucked with that, he fucked with that. Oh, he didn't fuck with the Monokuma file, because he couldn't do that.
That's it.
God God, your neck. It's like I don't know why, but it's always in this pose. It just looks like her neck is way longer than it should be.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
I mean, I get like everyone's necks along here because, you know, anime, but I don't know. It's like there's a lot more of her necks exposed there. Victim is Nagato Komiata. Near the Monokuma plushie factory, noon sharp. There's stab wounds, stab wounds, stab wounds, laceration through his right hand. It is. What is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma file? Logic Dival, Hangman's Gambit, Hangman's Gambit. Cause of death? Cause of death. It's okay, yeah, okay. No, boom. See, there we go, awesome. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, no, get out of there. There's so many here. Nah, fuck that. What the fuck you? Fuck you, game. Oh, fuck off, this is fair. Fuck off, this is fair. Oh, there's a U. Fuck off, this is fair. What the fuck? Look at this shit. Like, actually fuck off. How are you supposed to do this without, like, shit hitting? Like, oh, come on. Really? Like, oh my god. Jesus. Fuck off, this is possible. I get that I'm slowed down as well, but, like, fuck off. This is actually bullshit. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Jeez, oh god. I feel like this just exists here to, like, drain your hearts and everything, because fuck this. Like, actually fuck this. This is actually unfair. That's fucking Spawn's doing that. Oh my god. Wow, fuck this Hangman's Gambit so much. It's so fucking terrible. Oh my god. Maybe on the Vita it'd be easy because you don't have to use a fucking, like, analog stick, but fuck off. Actually, oh my god, this is actually fucking frustrating me with how bullshit this is. Thank Christ. At least there's enough letters that didn't fucking take forever, but oh my god, that's bullshit. Oh my fucking god, game. Wow. Wow, you're just straight up unfair. You're just straight up unfair. Fucking Christ, wow.
Isn't that weird?
Yep.
Until now,
I have a piece of ice in my mouth now.
always
What?
specified the cause of death.
No, I don't. Yeah, files are always specified cause of death.
The cause of death is obvious, is it
Even
not?
when it is, it still specifies it.
The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was the cause of death.
What if he let go because he died?
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
That's no.
Well, Monokuma,
It's only not wrritten if it gives away the murder. Fifth.
There
FIF.
goes again. I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
Then why are you talking?
Even during Gundam's case, and before during Nikon's case,
I still specified
the
it.
thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Yeah, didn't those two, Ibuki and what's her name? Wow, I've actually forgotten her name. Wow, I feel bad. The little girl. I've actually straight up forgotten her name. Hyoko, I think it was. Yeah, I think it didn't specify the time of death or something.
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
Aren't you the one who was bitching about how it was a suicide,
You
Hyoko?
guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but
He's not the culprit.
it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito
Fuck.
really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I
No.
meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Or would he continue fucking up things further? Like, would he continue being a dick further than just killing himself to get us all executed by choosing someone who isn't
Did
him?
Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily?
There we go. Because we're an hour
I
in.
mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
Yeah.
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh?
Oh, Nagito is still... Oh, he's such a good addition to this
Because you
game.
believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
Oh, Monokuma, you're a dick.
What friendship?
See how he can still be interesting when Monami's just not fucking involved?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote?
No.
I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
Better to be safe than dead.
You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
I know we're
Just
wrong.
to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
Yes, well, we can't end it when, you know,
This is friggin' annoying.
it's
You
Nagito we're
guys
talking
say you're
about.
doing it. There's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be alright.
Everything's gonna be alright.
That's what I believe.
Aww.
No.
You guys are so splendid right now. That's
No.
right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
Get in there. Be hope, yeah. Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. His... Like, his X's that are going through his face are a lot messier than other people's. Like, there's blood dripping off it and everything. Like, look at everyone else's in there. Oh, Gundam has like a giant dramatic X through his. Then the situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Not quite, but hey. Oh, is this... We're really doing the intermission now? Wow. It's an hour in! How short is this fucking trial gonna be? What's up?
No.
My heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was gonna start, but if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured out that too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, Monami? How much longer are you playing to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. She's not even talking. No one's talking. You passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can sense silence when you're alone with someone else. Monami and I are the bestest of best friends. Oh, she talked! Why do I have to be hated that much? I trust you're not even a teensy tiny 1mm bit. Okay, yep, these two are just arguing. It's much more shameful than being betrayed by your friends. Not friends in the first place. You're not even my brother. Okay. Watching a high school rom-com full of guys. Are you trying to make fun of Free? Is that what Free is? I don't know, I hear I should watch it. Oh, man bait. Oh, man bait. No, fuck you. No, we're doing this all in one video. That's how we do this. How are the Danganronpa games not learned this by now?
Mommy.
Oh.
By now, there's nothing more for me to say.
You
Anyway,
just-
my chest is full of pride right now.
Okay.
Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation.
Okay, good luck.
That's basically it.
But, alright. Bye, Monami.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Yeah, we've got to work out what it actually
Why don't
is.
we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this?
It's nothing that you saw there. It's nothing that was on his boom scene.
In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities.
If
Yeah.
something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound. But it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
None of his knife wounds would be.
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I
No.
feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
I mean, I don't even know if overlook is the right term for you to use here, because like fuck, but still,
Then let's bring
overlooked.
up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly.
Yeah, there we go.
We should cooperate at a time like this.
Cooperation. Wasn't the spear? We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is, no matter what. All right, what do we got? Make your argument. File, torture wounds, duct tape, blood and girder, oil lighter, piece of blue paper. Ooh, piece of blue paper, monochrome, special poison. Now we can get into this.
Let us consider
Hashtag
a different
spoilers.
fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
Nope, nope.
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
Nah.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Cannot be seen.
It's
That
something
is.
that can't be seen. Maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold. Or
Himself.
liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Well, it's not those. Well, I know what it is. I just had to check
It's not
everything.
the knife in his right. It's not the other wounds. With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled. There's no way
No.
it was a cause of death.
That's something that cannot be seen?
Come on, get out of here. There we go.
Agree with that.
Trying to shoot everything out. Seriously, how often do we agree with Sonya? Because I feel like it happens a fucking lot.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility.
Yes,
If the
here we
cause
go.
of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible
That
method.
girl is poison. How many times have I fucking done that?
It
Way
is
too
true
many
that
times.
poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
So there's poison in
I
his room.
remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange.
A specifically half-empty bottle of poison.
Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Yup.
Additionally,
Monokuma's special poison
it's a
for
poison made specifically for killing.
for poisoning use only.
I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
Considering it's half-empty and in Nagito's room.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However,
Yup.
it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
How would we be able to recognize with the blood that's everywhere?
You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What
Oh,
does
he's
that mean?
Yakuza.
But even if blood blotches appear,
Oh yeah, he
the
is
body
wearing
was already
full-length
covered in
clothing
blood, there's
everywhere.
no way we'd notice them easily, right?
He does wear full body clothing.
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
I feel like
That's also a possibility.
But still,
maybe.
both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His
Doesn't
left
need
hand
to.
was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, it says
No,
super quick.
The warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And
Nah.
this is when the hardtail appears.
Stop.
Totally overvaluing that tail.
Stop.
His mouth was covered with duct tape.
God,
If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
he doesn't need to drink it.
There's no way he could have drank the poison. It might be impossible.
But he doesn't need to drink it.
It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
The way she does that, it's like
there
so
any
weird, just
left?
out of nowhere. Just kidding.
No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
For you, Hiko, you were always so adamant
Since we've already
sometimes.
ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him.
Like poison.
Operation Elimination Method.
What is
It
with your
should be
plans
written
and
on the
everything?
poison's warning label.
Operations.
Maybe.
Maybe. The way the poison entered Nagito's body, it's written on the warning label. And try to remember it. Which one? Logic dive, thank fucking Christ. If it was another Hangman's game, but I may have not liked it. No, I definitely wouldn't have liked it. Alright, let's dive start. Let's go. Woo. Oh, get in there, get in there. Ow, fuck. I'm bad at logic dive, what can I say? I'm bad at Super Hexagon too. Shocker, I know, right? Oh, that's not a question. No, it's just a checkpoint. Falling off the edge because the hitboxes aren't super clear. But I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's totally fine. I was half expecting at the end of this and only one of the pathways to have been worked. Gas. It was gas. It was gaseous. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just being tempting to fall off at this point. Just fucking tempting fate. It's gonna make me. Oh, damn it. Balls. Oh, I'm just gonna go here because you're gonna spawn 1, 2, 3 next to me. Oh, you bastard. It's reading my mind really well. Could slow down. You could also shut up though. Oh, getting into the middle. Boom. Oh shit, this is some Rainbow Road shit here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. No, I can do it, I can do it. I just gotta slow down when I need to. So I guess the slower path, you can go to the other path, which is a lot riskier, but you gotta do a fuck ton of jumps, which I do have moonsault, so I probably should have taken that path. Because this is slow. Come on! I was totally on one of those. Oh, fuck it. Moonsault. Moonsault! Alright, moonsault! 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 Fuck. No, I'm gonna do the moonsault though. Super not good at this minigame. Moonsault! 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 Yeah! I did it. Through his through his nose. Fuck. Unless I can, so through his wounds, maybe. But I'm gonna try nose, because if it was just duct taped over his mouth. I don't know. It might be. Yep, nose. Boom. Oh shit, here we go. Moonsault! 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 Yo! Moonsault! Moonsault! Speed up moonsault! Whoa! I only 2. Oh, easy. And they're both blue answers again. Okay. Fucking boom. I'm also bad at Sonic Special Zones, in case you can't
tell.
What
if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
It does say gaseous on there.
It's written on the poison's warning label.
Like it gasifies these or some shit. Highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose.
Super easy to do.
That poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
Because of hydrolysis. The sprinklers. Boom. Yeah.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
It's subject to hydrolysis. Yeah.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Nope, hydrolysis.
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
And also, the details behind this warning label are the only reason that I worked out this entire thing. Because it's so, it's like, every detail about it is so just clearly, oh yeah, by the way, that's how it happened. Like, and heavier than air too, so it sinks down to the bottom.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
And also sunk down to him being on the ground.
Was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Again, it's so fucking detailed to be explicitly the situations.
The true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already.
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah,
That still sounds like a suicide.
No.
With this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
How did the poison get to Nagito if he was tied up?
Well, but
What? There's still more?
Yes. I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. Nagito's motive is still unclear. I mean, I know it. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
What happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
There's always reason to wonder. Nagito's motive, his malice, is it really okay? Can we finish this here?
There might have been an accomplice.
Yeah.
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
The thing that would have been left behind, the container.
I see.
But it's in his fridge.
Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
It was all the way back in his fridge and he just kept it there. And so there has to be more mysteries.
Can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Says it's
Yeah,
gotta be
what's
careful with
written
it.
on the warning label?
Because you gotta keep it in a cool place or some shit. Secured by in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
Then why couldn't we find melted plastic on the ground?
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
Not quite.
That's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just two.
They don't have to be aware they're an accomplice.
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Accidentally?
You're right. You're totally right. That's
You guys
totally
are way too eager to jump on this.
Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
What else are you gonna do? Let yourself be killed when there's still a possibility you're wrong? You people are too eager. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired. Tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. Through all this as Nagito's suicide. Nobody has to get hurt.
That's
But
no good.
if we're wrong,
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us.
he planned
By
this.
calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hope."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
It's yeah. Oh my
The power
god.
of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga.
Oh, the idea that he's just rubbing salt in the wound of Hajime and Nagito being friends because of the way Hajime thought about him at the beginning. Oh, it's beautiful.
He messed up.
You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
No.
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is?
What if the accomplice was the sole murderer, and what Nagito has done can't technically count as what killed him?
Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing.
That will lead to
And
us
we
dying.
probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
There it is. There it fucking is. Oh, there it is. Strong flash of light running through the back of my head. This is where Hajime realizes what really fucking happened. Oh, there we go. The thing he used as a container was fucking Hangman's Game, but god damn it! Oh, I'm so excited for the exciting part of the case. But you're gonna fucking screw me over with this bullshit, sir. Fucking just let me put in fire grenade. Be done with it. There's a lot. At least there's a lot less letters this time. Oh. Oh fuck! I forgot my letters. I forgot my buttons. Sorry. Buttons. There we go. Boom. Give us an R. Come on, give us pirate. Pirate. Oh fuck! Press the wrong button. Still getting my buttons confused. I don't have any of those, so let's just do this. Come on, just that's an R. I am looking for an R. Fuck. I'm fine. Be on your way, R. But don't be on your way too much. I hit that. Well, there we go. Awesome. So what are we looking for now? G. Yep, G. Put the D's together. N's gonna hit that, but that we can do that. Boom, G. G. Oh fuck! It's because I had the G. Damn it! Didn't even realize I had the G. Boom. Okay. This shit sucks. When I point this out, this shit still sucks. This shit's still terrible. I still fucking can't stand this shit. Oh no, I'm not even looking for an A. I'm looking for an A. Like, I'm half tempted to just let as many letters fucking collide as I want, so I can just fucking get the right letters and be done with it. So you fucking because this shit is so terrible. If it was a system of like I had the touch screen and I could like drop and drag and didn't have to combine them together, then it would probably be a lot better. But it's not that, so it's fucking terrible. Like, just fucking awful. Oh. Let's put all the D's together. Boom! Get a massive D. Boom. Is there any E's anywhere? No. No, don't crash into the, boom. There we go. Boom. There we go. Like, this shit, it's so many. I feel like it's, like, with the way the controls work, it's practically impossible to fucking do that without any crashing.
Got it.
Again, if it was a touchscreen and it wasn't stock and store, it was just a drop and drag, like slide them around everywhere, so you just go grab, you can do it way faster.
Huh?
Or even just a little touchscreen for stocking, then you can just tap different parts of the screen. On here, it's probably very much designed for the Vita, but on the fucking PlayStation, Vita TV, whatever it's called, it's fucking impossible.
The fire grenades.
The fire grenades.
Poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
There we go.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Why do you think there was fire grenades mysteriously there instead of a fire extinguisher?
The container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone.
It was still there because we didn't realize.
It was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place.
He's a fucking motherfucker.
As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse. It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
That's why he set the fire up in the first place.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yep, and that's what the little blue piece of paper in his room is.
That has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but
Good thing you didn't accidentally open one of them and have poison fly in your
the
face.
canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime.
Yep. Well, aluminium.
Me?
Yeah, and
If so,
Chiaki's,
then
yeah.
there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's
Yes,
words
but-
are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Because in his room. Look, the clue. Yeah, let's get into this. Let's fucking get into this. Yo! Game's finally catching up with me.
I can prove
There
it
we
with this.
fucking go. Yeah.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
Sonia?
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
Aluminium.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's
Aluminium.
bed?
There's more.
Fucking
That's
American
not the only thing we
localized
found in
teams.
Nagito's room.
Found a gas mask and fucking
We
gloves.
also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
To make sure he didn't accidentally poison himself right
It's
then
a
and there.
dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So he could poison himself later.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
Favinsky.
You're right. If the
Can't
canister
I?
wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
Can you find a fully intact fire grenade at the crime scene?
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
No.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
There was a murderer, and
You-
that's it.
You're right. In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
There's just a murderer and no one else.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
That Nagito is a fucking motherfucker.
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
He's a fucking bastard, is what he is.
Settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
Nope, there was straight up just one murder, and that was it.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
What, where you realize that you're completely screwed because Nagito's a goddamn genius and a motherfucker.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison.
But how would he have drunk it? Or
So
gasified it
when
then?
was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
One of us threw it.
It probably happened at the same time.
Okay. When we all threw the grenades.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so.
And they all chucked in there.
When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
One of us.
What the
Yep.
heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
Murdered.
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
Yeah.
Said so yourself. You said Nagito committed suicide.
And then we looked at the facts and evidence and changed our mind based on those. Science, motherfucker, do you understand it?
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you
Yeah.
know?
Well, I mean, I have a suspicion.
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
The person who prepared it was Nagito. It's in his room.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poisoned grenade?
Was Nagito. I love how they give his last name. I love how they're giving his last name
That
for each
was
one.
also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
No, keep going. This
The
is
next
good.
question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
To make someone throw the poison.
I see!
Because he's a motherfucker.
Don't tell me. He
Oh god, their realization is fucking painful.
set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
Yeah.
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
To trick one of us into throwing a fire grenade. To poison him, to kill him.
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito.
Uh-huh.
It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
One of us. That's your
I
answer.
don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Because he tricked us.
Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
You see, that's Hajime's real. Don't tell me he. Because that's him realizing what he's done and everyone else is playing catch
This
up.
wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do.
Yep. Because he's a motherfucker.
And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades.
And that's why, because we did note that it was weird that there was fire grenades there instead of a fire extinguisher.
Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
The game has now caught up to like 95% of what I revealed in that 1 minute spoilers. For those who skipped that minute. Now it's just a matter of working out who threw the grenade, which I have a weird hunch about.
What?
The traitor. He set it up to do the traitor because how many times have I said my theory of the traitor is the one person who's not ultimate despair? So that's, yeah. You want the one person who's not ultimate despair to get away with murder so they wouldn't be executed along with everyone else.
What the hell?
He's a motherfucker.
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point.
So we'll throw them.
All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
He dies.
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death.
He breathed it in, and because of him dying, his hand went limp and dropped the
It might
spear.
be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the
And it's
actual cause
instant.
of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Yep.
Are you fucking serious?
Mm-hmm. I have to admit, I have somewhat complained about some of these trials with the actual murder itself not being interesting because I'm a bloodlust freak and some of the ones like that, but I have to admit, everything about the setup for this trial, for Nagito to trick someone else into murdering him, and he has a contingency for, like, make them think it was one of us who tortured him, so they die. Make it think it's a suicide, so they get it wrong and die. And if they work out all of that, make it unsolvable, because we all just threw random canisters. This is by far the best class trial of them all, based on how fucking well they have done it. With how well Nagito has planned every part of it. Like, holy fucking shit.
That was his trap all along.
It's so good. It's so fucking good. Oh my god, this class trial is the best. The moment the moment I went, oh my god, I've worked this out, was when I read it during the poison thing, and I read piecing together every part of the poison specifically applies to a part of this, and that aluminium seal. I know enough about bottles of seal for that to be peeled off. That was when I realized it was a fire grenade. I'm just like, oh fuck, someone's thrown it, and that's when I realized it all in it, because it all just clicked reading that poison because of how much it all matched to the crime.
Even the wounds all
And
over
it's
his
just like,
body. It was all to
fuck.
mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve.
Well, I still think he would have had the plan of if you either considered someone tortured him at the beginning because no one has an alibi, or you think it's a suicide because you can work out that he set it up. The working out a murder that nobody can solve is his final contingency plan.
He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end.
Oh, he's such a fucking bastard.
However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces!
Oh, Monokuma is reveling in this.
For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
Fucking Monokuma's loving Nagito, despite the fact that he's like the ultimate warrior for hope and shit. Like, oh my god.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It's fucked up,
It is my
right? Like,
fault,
fuck.
because I told you all about the fire grenades.
You can't blame yourself. He plans this.
I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's
Can't
not the
blame
fucking
yourself.
issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
There's no way to figure it out. You just have to... Whoever's a traitor just has to come forward. And hope for the best that Nagito's ultimate luck made the traitor throw it. He's relied on his luck to shoot himself in the head before. He'd rely on his luck to have the person he wants to throw a grenade throw it.
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
No, Monokuma has cameras, so he can see which which bottle he put poison into and which person
That's
picked it
right.
up.
There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras.
No, he totally can.
Monokuma doesn't know. His trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia, and one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Monokuma, we already went through this with Peko.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so jealous. I mean, how can you
Papansky.
have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer
Oh, he's
is.
reveling in it. Oh, he's reveling
Yes,
in
he
it.
says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Well, you've got a 1 in 6 shot. I mean, the odds aren't fucking bad.
Giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Think about Nagito's motivations, and hopefully the traitor
Is
comes
there any
forward.
way to figure out who the killer is?
This is assuming Nagito's luck panned out too.
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's
Probably.
one way, I think.
I think.
Really? Hey,
What?
is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime,
Okay.
please.
Oh, I'm doing the final thing now? I'm not. It should be clear what contract we set. Are you doing the final thing now? We're gonna do this before. We're gonna do closing argument, and we don't even know who. Like, we haven't even got a suspect. Fuck! Grab a spear. It's not a bomb. It's fireworks. So what? So what's him? Oh, this is him going into the. Oh, this is him preparing it. So this is Monokuma's special poison is here. Oh, because he's opening the fridge. So that would be there. All right, here he's putting on gas masks. It's none of those. He's done that. Oh fuck, he looks. Oh my god. Him planting the fire grenades with everything else. All that. Him appearing there. And tackle for everyone. That's setting it up. So what's that? No, that's there. I'll grab the spear with my left hand. No? No? It's, yeah, actually the rope's on his hand there. It might be here. Yep. Time that to there. I'm stabbing himself. So he's already holding the spear there, so the spear would have to be earlier than that. Unless he's grabbing the spear here. No, because he's lying down there, so it's not that. So, okay, go forward. He's already grabbed it, he's already set it up like that. Not a bomb, but fireworks. We're all throwing it. Everything's. So where could these fit? Because that's that scene right there. So it's got to be grabbing the spear. I'll grab the spear cord with my left hand. It has to be one of these points. Unless the spear's already, because he's already holding it in his hands there. Unless he, no, because I already did that because he's lying down. Unless it's here. So that's weird because he's already holding it beforehand. So, stabbing it into the plushie could be here. No. I don't know where that could be. Except is it restaurant sprinklers activate? Oh, there's a lot of fire grenades up there. Okay, yep. Because he has to set the knife up. Oh, the plushie is ready to stab his hands. That's him slamming it down. Stock 3. Alright, so what do we got here? Removing the lid. I know that's at the beginning, so we'll do that. Okay, yep. Remove the lid, set that up. Did I get everything at the beginning here? I did. Duct tape on the mouth. So what do we got here? Sneak attacking my left hand with the knife. He hasn't done that yet. Does he got duct tape over his mouth at this point? No. That's towards the end. Oh, it's before he stabs himself? Yeah. Boom. Stock 4. There's so many fucking stock here. Music with the MP3 player, because that's... No, because that scene's already up there. Oh, setting up the lighter, because it's the end of, at the end of those fucking things. They give one for... Oh, switchers, it's already done. The poison from the shattered grenade is... so that's here, and he's breathing it in. Boom. Last stock. Alright, so... Oops, I let go of the cord. His video message, throwing grenades one after the others, already there. Oh, the video message, because that's after the explosion. Boom.
Everything that happened in this case.
Alright. This is a quick class trial so far, at least.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
Oh my god.
He kept a specific
Monokuma's special
item inside
poison.
his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
He brought so many fucking things from the Octagon. He brought at least 2 bombs, one to go inside the Mizumi castle and one to blow up the lobby. Fucking poison. Oh no, he got the spear from the castle, so no. Mukuro's knife, maybe. Unless he got that from the warehouse.
Using the gloves and gas
Snug.
mask that he got from the military base. Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the
Pardon me.
plushie factory
My bad.
break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory.
Look at there. Oh, it's thundering outside. It's starting to rain outside, so I apologize. You can start hearing it. But I'm not closing the window because it's way too fucking hot.
And put it back with the rest of the
It's fucking
grenades
hot
in the
while it's
break room.
raining. It's bullshit. Put all the fire grenades here because he's a bastard.
The
He
next
appears
morning,
before us.
Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere.
We're all fucking pissed. And we found
While
it
we were
there.
looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse.
I guess you could set up everything there quite easily when we hear a fucking truck.
In order to set up a fire, Nagito
I
arranged
love
the
these JoJo
Monokuma
style
panels in a
fucking
line
sound
going
effect
from the
things.
door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion.
Insane's fucking not wrong.
First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord.
The spear of Gungnir.
Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand.
So he could move his arm around. Because he's fucking like,
In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up.
It's impressive that he's able to tie himself up this fucking well and then inflict all the wounds on himself.
As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear.
What?
But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream,
Just fucking stabbed himself. Jeez.
he stabbed himself with the knife
It's a
multiple
laugh.
times in his
Still.
left arm and in both of his thighs.
It's bothering me that his body's vibrating, but his arm that's got the knife isn't.
Finally,
Oh my god. Like,
he
just
propped
watching
the
it
knife on
play
the
out like
plushie and
this.
slammed his right hand onto the blade.
Wow, that thunder outside is getting fucking strong. Well, nope, that's a plane, never mind. But fucking look at this guy.
He didn't just want us to
Jesus
think he
Christ.
was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito
Jesus.
never let go of the spear. His plan
Fuck.
still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin.
Ah. Fireworks! And then his video message comes
Meanwhile,
on.
we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan.
To bring us in to start a fire.
We opened the door to the warehouse,
Fucking
which inadvertently
Christ.
started the Monokuma panel domino effect.
To knock it over, fire.
The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain.
Like. Get fire
Shocked by the
grenades!
sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire
Oh
extinguishing
my god, I'm just
grenades.
noticing every single person in this is a grey person. Like, look, even though we know who these people are who are doing this, every person's grey. Because we don't fucking know who the
Then
killer
aimed for
is.
the
Oh,
fire's
that's a neat
origin
touch.
point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared.
See, that's the weather just pointing out how fucking ominous this situation is that Nagito's prepared for us. Swoosh. Crashed.
The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere.
Oh my god. And, yep, there goes his eyes.
The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized.
So it
That
goes right
poison
down
gas
to the floor.
completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito
Grr.
inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness,
And let go.
which caused him to let go of the
Splotch.
rope in his left hand. And the falling spear
Splorch
plunged
is
into
the
his
sound
stomach.
effect you use for that. Okay then. Sprinklers come on. Dissipate the gas. And we find
This
him
is
dead.
all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we
Which
might,
is
we cannot
just like-
reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap.
Like, fuck!
In conclusion,
Is it just everyone against
the fact that we
Nagito?
can't determine the killer's identity.
Is it just... Oh, it's ever... Oh my god, this is the best screen! Oh my god! Oh, it's the best screen to have at the end of that.
This
Oh my
should be the truth
god!
behind Nagito's trap.
Oh my god! Oh, oh my... Nagito, fucking... Oh my god. Oh, Jesus, the best class
Not bad,
trial.
Chiaki. Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Are you thinking the same thing I'm thinking, Sharky?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
See, I always find it weird with the sweat that's dripping down. The sweat that's actually coming off of his face is still skin colored, so it literally looks like his face is melting.
You say just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did
What?
Nagito really not care who the killer was?
No, he did care. And it's the fact that he cared that means that we can solve this.
He said this to us earlier.
God damn, that thunder outside. Oh, it's going to be fun. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
He believes in shit
And
because of luck.
what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart.
Hope will always
I
overcome
want you to try
despair.
to remember what that is.
Despair. Are you gonna make me say despair because that's wrong? No. As he believes in us. His talent. Oh, his talent, because his talent is luck.
Nagito believed
Right.
in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
I was thinking his talent as not having a talent, but no, it's a lucky student. I believe in you guys. I believe in my ultimate luck. It's definitely going to be
The
alright.
last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
Your talent follows you till the end. I believe it's exactly what Chiaki said when we were in that
It's not
book.
so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
Uh-huh.
But in
This goes to Hajime,
it was pretty
dot.
remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
He did attempt Russian roulette with 5
You're right.
fucking bullets.
The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Oh, is that one of the, like, tiny little just subtle things? He has like, when he goes to shoot himself in the head, it's a 1 in 6 chance that his ultimate luck pulls through, and it does. So when it comes to this, there's 6 people, and it's a 1 in 6 chance that the person he wants to grab it does. Is that... Jesus Christ, the thunder! I feel like closing my window wouldn't help at this fucking point. It wasn't life-threatening at all. I was gonna end it with some Russian roulette. Where you load a bullet into a gun and pull the trigger. Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. Would have been fine if I only used 1 bullet, just as Monami said. Huh? I misunderstood that. I thought I had to take 1 bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. A 1 in 6 chance. And there's 6 people. I swear that has to be intentional. A 1 in 6 chance. Happening twice in a row with his luck. Same thing when when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. Ben on his luck was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted. With the fucking straws. I trust that'd be bits for cleaning duty. Oh god. Oh, don't show us again. I'm left with the red mark? You don't seem to be very lucky right now. That was a flashback within a flashback. We're fucking soap opera shit right here. Oh, god damn it.
His luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought
It does.
it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Considering how much he went on about
He
it.
factored in his belief in us. But for some reason, he didn't factor in his own luck.
Even though he spoke about it before.
No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
It's fucking Nagito.
What did he do?
He wanted a particular person to
No.
throw it.
He wasn't just after anybody.
He was after the
He
traitor.
probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it.
The traitor.
That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student. And incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He does that.
He risked
It's
his life
Nagito.
for that?
Well, he risked his
He
plan.
probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
The traitor. I should already know who the answer
I
is.
see.
Oh, and there's fucking trucks outside beeping as well.
Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Yeah, traffic is really loud outside. I'm just gonna quickly close that window because fuck, they're being rude right now. Shut up! Oh, it's raining too. Oh god, it's all going to shit. Oh no. I'm sitting back down, let's get my headphones on. Fuck. Can't sit properly. Giant ass headphones. And we're back in business. Yeah, it just started raining as I pulled that down too. So good timing too. Hopefully we won't have interruptions from nature and human society anymore. It'll just be us. That's creepy, I'm sorry.
He relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
It's Nagito.
Didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message
About coming to the warehouse to find out who the traitor is was a lie, yes. It was a lie to get us there. You have to use, the traitor student handbook. I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activities. He wanted the traitor to come forward.
So he
Trying to find him out.
just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. Just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. Nope, Thunder's still being a cunt. Fuck you, Thunder cunt! Reason this took so damn long was it because we didn't believe in him?
To out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer.
He wanted the traitor to be a killer for a particular
We're
reason.
all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
Not
By
quite.
finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair.
Not
That's
quite.
something he'd say.
No, because if it's a matter of finding out who the traitor is, at this point in the class trial, how could we discover who the traitor is?
Enemy, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
What about how the traitor's secretly fighting
And
for
that
hope?
concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
In case you're wondering, I do have an idea of who the traitor is. And it's become stronger during this class trial. I didn't even know who was aiming for. Sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened.
The only thing we can do is believe.
But it's
If we
Nagito.
don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
And our luck isn't as good as Nagito's.
But even if we do believe, what should we do?
The traitor has to
I
come
mean,
forward.
if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened?
Yeah. If by chance that happened.
Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it. Because they weren't created to do that.
Created?
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself.
So I'm right. The reason she was shocked, she was like, yep, my profile's in there too. And the reason she put her keycard against it first, just willy-nilly.
That's why
Yeah.
I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What?
To
What does that mean?
guess who the traitor is. Because they can't do it themselves.
Who do you think it is, Hajime?
Come on. This is like so reminiscent of Kyoko just saying, believe in my light, because trust in me.
Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
Hajime, who do you
A
think
traitor
it
who's not allowed
is?
to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
Oh, this sucks. She was even the one who pointed out the whole idea that it could have been the traitor to begin with. If she didn't mention that, they wouldn't even consider that it was the traitor.
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Oh, this sucks so much.
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor?
Come on, Hajime, you have to understand what she means at this point.
Hajime, please.
Of course, like... There's only one answer here. He doesn't even say anything as a response to it.
It's... you?
This fucking sucks.
Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
Jesus Christ.
Aw, you totally guessed right.
Just completely happy.
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the
There it
traitor.
is.
The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Still thrown off by the word created. Damn it. Why? This is nonsense. Why does this make sense?
Chiaki, are you being serious right now?
Oh, this is terrible. This sucks so bad.
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
That's why she's so upset every time a killing happens. Because again, Future Foundation's full hope.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation.
You still think it's horrifying just because of what Monokuma is telling
That
you.
is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
Yeah.
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity.
Oh, this sucks so bad. Oh, this is awful. Sucks as in emotionally sucks. In terms of story writing, it's pretty fucking genius.
So the only thing left to do is vote.
Believe in Nagito's luck and believe in Chiaki.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Revealing yourself as traitor now is the only thing to protect everyone.
Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
What?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
Prove?
What?
Is this the
What are
notebook?
you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult.
Like, is something stopping you from explaining
That's
it?
why.
Or what?
The only thing I can do is plead with you.
Thunder's pissing me off. Fuck off, Thunder cunt!
I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Alright.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you.
Well, you...
There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Jesus Christ.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all! Because Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
Yeah, Monami, you can't just try your best to keep her alive because you want her to stay here.
Always been alone. I have no friends anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Or that you want to keep her alive because she's your one friend.
You're going to listen to my request, right?
Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend.
Is this going to be a bullet time battle against Monami?
Chiaki so much.
Is this what this is leading up to? Yep. Yes, yes it is. That's exactly what this is. Oh my god, it's hard.
Let's all get along.
Boom. 1, 2, 3,
I
4,
won't let
5.
you.
2,
Let's
3,
all get
4.
along. Burst open and mix.
Boom.
I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face.
3, 4. Stupid face?
Let you.
4, 5.
Burst open
Wait,
and
load.
mix.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1,
I'll
2.
lower your
Load.
grades.
What?
Disappear.
Load. Bam. Oh, what?
you
Fuck.
stupid
Load. There. Fuck, I'm still fucking uploading.
I'll lower your grade.
Fever, yeah.
You stupid face.
Boom, yeah. Boom, yeah.
Chiaki
Okay,
and I aren't best friends.
Mono Me's notebook.
This is the end.
Oh, I love how it's against Mono Me.
When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
It just has a Sami on it.
Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
Is it? I don't remember much about the
That's
actual notebook.
right. Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
So sudden?
Didn't you say that Monomi didn't write it because she
Give me
can't
that
write?
notebook.
No. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Byakuya's the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this...
It seems very childish to be written by
Is the
Chiaki.
traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook.
Fucking Christ Thunder, fuck
You wouldn't
off.
know who the traitor is
Jesus.
just by reading this notebook. Of course,
Nagito wouldn't know.
Nagito wouldn't know either.
But,
It's different for me.
You know?
what?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
What? Might have already known the moment I found this notebook. Want to hides from the truth it contains. What? It's her
First of all,
handwriting?
This isn't Monomi's diary. Apparently she can't write.
It seems weird for it to be written by Chiaki because of how like childish it is.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monomi. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Thunder is really fucking serious. Shut up. The traitor!
There's an entry
It's
written
super
in here
ominous.
that only me and one other person would know.
Oh. I don't know. Oh, the final dead room, because Hajime tried to get there. Right, that's why that one stood out.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
Right, yeah. Thunder! Yes! Okay, do you want me to label this part co-op and fucking feature you in it? Do you even have a YouTube channel that I can link to you for your fucking antics in this video, Thunder? Well, for fuck's sakes. If you're not gonna, like, actually give any meaningful commentary, shut up. Jesus. So rude. We've been on the hunt for house for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Look, it's written by a child. How is this Chiaki? Unless Chiaki wrote it in the style of Monami. Oh my god! Jesus, I'm gonna have a fucking blackout and I'm gonna lose this goddamn footage. That's what's gonna fucking happen. Hydro-Man tried to go into the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room. But the only one who knew that
was Chiaki. Because she stopped you. That's where she was. You can't do that. Shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor...
No, I've got a sentence at a death right now.
What was all that time we spent with her?
Real?
Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki she is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either.
Maria, you just don't want to admit it.
If you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
What? No, that... What? So I'm like this. She walked over him and put, without saying a word, took her handbook out of the pocket. What do you mean? She would do something that would stop us from dying? She's aware she's the traitor and put it on there in case Nagito does know? Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
She did
That
it
doesn't make
immediately.
any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Or is that exactly what the traitor would do to stop everyone dying?
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew?
How would she know the bomb's
That is a
fake?
mistake! That must be a mistake! Why
Sonia,
are you saying
wait.
such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course
Damn
not.
the emotions.
I will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor! There is just no way!
But
Don't want to
then
believe
nobody
it.
will be saved.
We're still doing more? Wow, I assumed the bullet time actually would have been the last thing. What? What? What's happening
Chiaki
here?
is not the traitor!
Hell yeah.
When we were trying to turn
What?
off the bomb,
Chiaki.
didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
Yeah, she did.
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
Why?
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not!
No, oh no,
The
because...
only person who knew it was a fake like me when I tried to detonate it!
Me.
That's not it.
Monami was watching. That's why.
That's not it.
It does make sense now.
Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake.
That's why Monami was watching. Because Monami was watching and saw
Monami
it.
was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess.
Didn't you already
The reason
confess?
I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that,
You'd know she's the traitor
I would have
immediately.
had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that!
Sonia! What else is
already.
left?
Please do not say another word. I do not want this
Sonia.
anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
There's
Sonia.
no music at all.
And
Sonia, there's...
just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
She's admitting... What? Sonia... There's a lot here. Hope's Peak Academy file. It'll probably be that.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, That does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Oh fuck, whoops, I've wasted a lot of cuts. She's panicking. I won't have enough words.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor.
Oh, that's why, because
If that counts as evidence,
they're gonna appear
I should
over
be
each other.
doubted too.
There we
After
go.
all, I also knew the
Oh.
bomb was fake.
There we go. That's what they wanted me to do. Boom,
Knowing it was a
advance.
fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her.
Which was Monami.
What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone up.
Wait, because it may not be this. Monokuma.
Other than me and Monami,
Monokuma's account.
who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
No, Monokuma didn't tell anyone. I can feel for Sonya, but
Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake.
he knows everything.
But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
He admitted that. Where did Nagato obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. Gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. The bombs there are all fakes. I know that already, you should have said so earlier. Thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. So I'm telling you now for the first time.
Monokuma may have just been lying.
But doesn't Monokuma not lie? Outside of case 5 in the first game because they're extenuating circumstances.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Exactly.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
Chiaki's admitting it too.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
What other options do we have? He believes in our talent. We should do the same for him if it worked for him.
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't
Chiaki's
matter
the one
who
telling
the
us.
traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
God damn.
Damn it.
Yeah. Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little?
Sure.
There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before.
This is hope prevailing over despair, not the other way around.
Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone.
You stay alive by believing in
You
someone?
guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami,
This...
I'm sorry too.
This
You're
is
probably gonna get
the
scolded
worst.
by a lot of different people for this.
This is the
But
worst.
still, I want to protect everyone by any means.
The actual worst.
And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
It's like the whole Miracle Girls thing or whatever it is.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Voting.
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me and cast your vote.
Yes.
Christ. Damn it! Why did it end up like this?
This is the worst. I'm assuming those 70s are like Hangman's Gambit's B ranking. 90 coins, okay. None of that matters. It's not fair even slightly. No way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. Ashamed of my weakness. This is awful. Like, fuck. Like, fuck. Like, fuck. Oh my god. Believe in hope. Select. You're gonna make us fucking do it too? Oh, goddamn it, game. They fucking make you scroll through everyone. I feel like Chiaki's pointed directly across from you for this exact
Even so.
I wonder if selecting someone else there would have given us an alternate ending, like the alternate ending with Kyoko. Guilty. Yep. Nagato's luck was right. Class trial end. Monokuma seems sad. Go ahead and announce the result. Traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Komayada's killer is Chiaki Nanami.
Damn it!
It was correct. Further Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck. It was all true.
Damn it.
Boss managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Even now.
Damn it.
Even fucking now.
Damn it!
Oh, it's thunder again. Ruining this ominous moment by making it more fucking ominous. Part of the Future Foundation? Reveal your true
I
identity?
didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
Do not want to believe it. No choice but to believe.
I'm sorry.
Couldn't say it no matter what. Can't betray the Future Foundation.
Well?
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't. It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I'll never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. You're right.
Well?
I don't have any regrets. I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why you feel proud. We ask you anything, you're just not going to answer, right? We ask you why you're in the Future Foundation and
I'm
stuff.
sorry.
Can't betray them. Never betrayed us. You'll always be our friends.
Yeah.
Shock, in the end, it was all according to Nagito's plan.
Like...
Was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? Why do you make it so difficult to find out? We nearly lost. If Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor.
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations, you've successfully stopped Nagito's plan. Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone but the traitor. That was his plan.
You serious?
Yeah.
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? Full plan that only the traitor would survive.
Nope.
Yeah. It's okay.
Well?
It's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki.
Yeah. I wonder where you got your personality
Perhaps.
from. Our dad and big brother, don't you think?
Hey, come on
Fellas,
now.
don't mention him, and notice how she said
I
ow.
can't lose.
Cannot lose to Chiaki. Even if I know it's a fight, I cannot win. Are you gonna try fighting Monokuma? Is this happening now?
No longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
Monami? Explosion?
What'd you say?
Jesus.
Huh?
Like, died. No. He's not dead. A new one, yeah. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died. Not done yet. Wait, she has spares too.
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
Why are you... And boom. Another... How many times will this happen?
Hey!
No... If you don't stop right now, it's all going to be destroyed.
Forgive you.
I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed.
Let you.
Protect them.
Hey!
Monami, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
How
Not that much. Just around 10 to the power of 60. 10 to the power of 60. That's a bit more than... Again, to the power of 60. 100, 1000, 10,000, 1... Jump ahead, yeah. And then, yeah. That's 10 to the 60th power. That's... sort of quite the daring. Except I'm not joking. Don't you see that scene? They're real. Continuously and endlessly created in the Monokuma manufacturing facility.
That's wrong.
It's just stuffed animals. They're just plushies.
Hey,
What? As long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. Okay. It's not even magic. It's magic! That much power. It's magic! I fucking told you! Everything in this game is goddamn magic for whatever reason. This is gonna be confused, unless you mean magic in a technological I'm not even. I'm angry at myself.
Hey.
Call this magic or something. I don't care how you interpret it.
in the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement? What's this?
And how many Monamis are there left to challenge my army of 10 to the power of 60? We saw in our closet there's like a dozen. I know, let's see, you have just 10 more left, right? I am the conqueror of the new world. Even I have no chance of winning.
Monami. Well,
It's not about
let's
giving
believe in
up.
them.
Us? Leave the rest to them.
Right?
Right?
Damn it.
The
Please
other thing I can
listen.
say is Monokuma is an enemy of the Future
Like-
Foundation. There's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation. Because we're caught up in dispute between two organizations? Yeah, pretty much. Ultimate Despair and Future Foundation. Let's just leave that talk for later. Because the punishment's gonna start. I don't want this to happen. More than ever. Well, I mean, there was one time where it was more, but that's, you know, that's not even canon, so it's fine. To wait or not to wait, that's the question. Which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you'd know, right? There's no way I'd wait.
I'm
I have-
sorry.
There's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Chiaki Nanami, the
Special
ultimate gamer.
bleeding service!
And for Monami too. What? Because she had violence against the headmaster? 2-for-1 special. Could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. Also, I don't need anybody that will defy me anymore. And also, I remember now.
Sorry.
I'm an only child. It's a, even if I'm here, I'll just be a burden anyway. It's not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
For lying to you.
I didn't realize it was going to be scripted. I just skipped it.
I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time. Let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher.
What?
There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that.
Yeah.
Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter.
Have an ego? Is that what your advice
If you
is?
can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life.
Considering the whole believe in everyone else thing that we were just discussing before, this is a bit of a confusing message. Oh, love, that's why. Oh, they're
everyone.
waving. This is
It's
the
okay.
worst.
A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true.
The actual worst.
'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment
The very last
time!
punishment time. This is the actual worst. The actual worst. Oh, they're both gone. Chiaki has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. You too, mon ami. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to fucking watch this. Oh, it's all of her mon amis. Oh. And a tank. So is that tank from the military base legit? Oh my god, it's Space Invaders. Please insert coin. Yeah, it's straight up Space Invaders. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Exit door. How are you escaping? Oh, and fucking Pac-Man, here he comes. Pac-Man truck, just running him over. Look at... Oh, right into glass. Oh, is this Tetra? Oh my god, it is too. Oh my god, this is like the fucking after-school special where it's just waiting to be crushed. Oh, fuck. This fucking game. Fuck this game. Couldn't look away. Yeah, I'm with you there, Hajime. A feeling of powerlessness spread through the body. It's over. Had to end before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say. Vanished before my eyes. Couldn't even tell her thank you. Would have she been comforted? And she was executed as a traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurts.
I don't believe it!
This sucks. so fucking much. Took on the role of point mentor in the class trials, as did Nagito too.
What?
And she was Nagito's killer. The two people who helped us through all the trials. Gone in one. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them. Now that the annoying rabbit is gone as well, all the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on the island are completely gone.
I shall now present
The end of the killing school trip, and the beginning of what? For you five who survived up until now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you for all your hard work. Is this less survivors in the first game? How many was in the first game? Was it 6? Makoto, Kyoko, Hiro, Byakuya, Hina, and yeah, Toko. Yeah, 6 people survived the first one. Now it's 5. Thank you for all your hard work. Really okay with that? What do you mean? There are still 2 days left. If you are acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up so another killing happens right away. We can't just trust him. You said you 5 like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? So you're saying it's the end already even though there are still 2 days left, right? It matters that there are 5 people left? I don't think it's... You need 6 people for volleyball. Don't stay quiet, say something. What? You're an enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity? I am Monokuma? If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created.
No.
You just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. Our timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's laying plane will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. Then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Yep.
Just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. Well, yeah, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest, because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you, because the tragedy world exists there. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha ha. Boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. Laughter kept going forever. As for what we did afterwards, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Good night. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened until now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would. And burrowed deep inside my sheets as if I were trying to hide. Did you fall asleep again? My ankle just cracked super fucking badly. I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. They felt abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't had Monokuma's announcement. It isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything, anyway? How far, how much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? Still so much we don't know. About our school memories, Future Foundation, Hope Speak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? And not just that, if we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope Speak Academy? Dot 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 dot. That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter, everything was about to end. It does this like every time we see the countdown and I don't know why. Eight hours, 55 minutes. Well, that's not long at all. I felt like I had a fun dream, somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, it's the last day, according to Monokuma. Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I'd never felt before. I feel like I'd been abandoned in this world, completely, utterly alone, with nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonya, like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything, like everything in this world was nothing but lies. Arg. I rushed out of the cottage. Yeah, that was my impression of Arg. My apologies, it's not very good. I rushed out of the cottage to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage desperate to escape that fear. So is this what my magic in a technological sense thing was about? Or about how it's a technological magic? Am I is like I'm kind of annoyed I didn't figure it out earlier, but hey. Buy blocks. When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her. Good timing.
See?
What do you mean? Remember Nagato's video message that we found at the factory? Dealing with the bomb ruckus, what about it? Apparently there's more to that message inside the laptop. Huh? We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Set up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial. Why would he do that? The fuck is going on? I plan to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where is it right now? Plan to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it, the restaurant. So people told me right now that after the class trial to go to everyone's cottages. I was specifically told this. So we're gonna start... Oh fuck, really? We're starting on... Oh, fine, fuck it. I guess we'll start here. What happened, Hanamura Diner? Yep, okay. This is what people told me to do, so I mean... And Gundam. Hi, Gundam. Tremble with fear. I will die to Y, C, 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 C. Nagito. Hi, Nagito. What's going on with you? Nagito, I can't believe you actually left a will. I'll make sure to listen to your last words. Oh, that's not doing anything? Okay. What about Nekomaru? Do it. Ga ha 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 ha. Byakuya, kinda, sorta. Guide your fate, join the Tagami clan. Fuyuhiko? I'm sure everyone's already waiting. So if they're still alive. What about me? Do I get a special one? Everyone's already waiting. I'm gonna go through everyone's just in case. Just in case. Everyone's waiting. What we got here? Mikan. Ha 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 ha, forget. Oh. Yeah, that's a different one. That's blood over the screen. Up. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. I don't have an AB on this then. Damn it! Fine. I won't Konami it. Alright, Akane. I should hurry over. Everyone's waiting. Hiyoko, the person whose name I forgot. Rant. Squish, squish, Mahiru. Sonya's just gonna be the same, I guess. We'll rush over to there. Peko, what do you got? Justice, Master, and stuff, and everything. Oh, we'll do this side first. Mahiru. Want to make amends. So, cheese, smile, everyone. And of course, a bit Kiki last. Yahoo! Please listen to one song. Yeah, people specifically told me to do that. Alright, head over to the restaurant. No one's out here. Okay, what happens if I try to go in here? No, they're not gonna let me. Okay, what happens if I try and go into the lobby first? I can go into the lobby before I can go upstairs. See, the place isn't even destroyed, but it's a video message, so... There's no one here? Okay, what happens if I... Okay, if I look at this shit... No, you're not even gonna let me. Alright, fine. Go upstairs. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the... Oh, we're just in the lobby. I mean the restaurant. Let's all go to the restaurant. Hi. I'm late. I guess I left another message. She was the one who found it. Going to walk with Gundam's hamster. Stop by the factory. Coincidence wrong. It is the will of causality. Hi, Gundam. Going for a walk. Oh, I thought it said Gundam's hand. I never allowed that. Let's hurry up and play it. You're right. Hi, Nagito. I wonder who's watching this message. You're actually talking. Wow. Hi. Is it the trader from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would. Yeah. He was right.
Damn it.
He was trying to kill everyone except the trader, just as Monica said. And even tried to make them survive it? Well, why would he do that? Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. I like how no one's freaking out about this. If everyone but the trader is watching this video. Unfortunately, I guess I lost. Sorry, Nagito, you're lost. Your ultimate luck couldn't come through for everything. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me. Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might have been wondering why I did what I did. I just took action after action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean... Yep, that's what I want to hear. Bye, screen. The Future Foundation trainer must have known that truth all along. And so I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolve to take action immediately. I shouldn't make fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. That's an oddly specific word. Check the web for details. Is it that web that we saw in that one computer in that one time when we learned possibility of a reserve? Or do you mean the internet? But now that I know that truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. Only so he can lead you to unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma is trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is seriously pissing me off. Hill and Vesmathan one. This is only so happy. It's happy yours. Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that? But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Nezumi Castle. Yeah, I've got to enter the Future Foundation fucking building. The one that's scratched out.
Well...
Normally you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place, but since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monomi, but that has nothing to do with me. You guys still think you're not gonna, die or something? www, stop it, don't stop. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now it's a nice time to announce it, right? So then I'll announce the password. Fucking Leon. Nice. Oh, I approve. Fuck yes. Password was written in Nezumi Castle. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Enter a specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been taking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
Ultimate hope. Noticing the Nagato coming out, it's coming up. The top doesn't have the subtitles. Nagato's final message. That 11037 numbers that Nagato said was the password. That's the password to enter the. Hi, Mahiru. You better hurry. I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. Let's go. Hi, everyone.
Easy as pop.
Let's make it as long as we will not lose to Monokuma or anyone else.
Damn right.
Others have already left. We should go too. What, are you scared now? Let's crush Monokuma's plane since everyone's here.
Alright!
Alright, punch. He'll go flying around the world. As long as Coach Nekomaru are here, we won't lose. No one's popping up during these talks. What was that? Praise me crap? There's no way we'd ever do that. Oh, no, don't go just yet. Okay, let's look at the laptop, just in case there's anything. No, because it was predicted once at the very end. Now, what about Mahiru's photo gallery? We're not together. Wow, it's just fucking up everything. Alright. Okay, yep. Now's not time. I just need to hurry to the. Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay. Oh. So where are we? Oh wait, okay. So what if I just go to these places to investigate this thing? I need to run and hurry. And the weather's just completely fucking changed. Yeah, this game's going fucking crazy now. And there's the library. Hey library. Like that doesn't. It's not even giving you the names anymore. Beautiful ruin music, 16-bit. Fucking fountains is changing colors now. Alright, now before we go in there, I'm curious. What does this do? What's my pet like? Yo, 1, 3, 3, 5 steps left. I'm not gonna make that. Damn, I won't. Alright, well let's go to here, I guess. So is there an actual chapter 6, or does this just keep going until the end of the game? I'm curious. I'm very curious at this point. Somehow it is quite nerve-wracking. I really have to go. What's going to be in there?
Right.
My hair, is that the one you have to come back? You're a man, aren't you? Is that the one you have to come back with? There's also the countdown. There's no time to stand around. Our last chance to get inside. From the thrills, the chills, the kills. Let's get the fuck out of here. Not time to fuck around. You don't have to worry. I'll protect my young master. See, they're talking with knowledge that they learned after then as well. Don't treat me like a kid. Believe in the hope that lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. Yay! Hey, you're out with the oink oink there? What was that? I told her that you only understand piggy talk. Oh. I said, you're so cool in piggy talk. Yeah, no. The password, please. Yeah, I know. I mean, I get it. Like, we're in the Matrix, so people are just coming back to life. But more so just that the characters are also not reacting to this whatsoever. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Let's open the door to the future. 037, right, yes. Open. And beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Let's move forward. Bye, screen. I guess. Oh. It's a class trial. It's a class trial room.
Is this a trial ground?
Yep.
But why am I at a trial ground?
Why is everything?
Sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
Yeah.
By the way...
What the fuck?
Huh?
What?
Where did everyone go?
Everyone?
What? What? Something's wrong. What did I do? That's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... Yeah. Everything? Oh, I can see that. I saw the ellipses just fall down with one of those. this world. Hi, Bomb. So... oh, it's doing its thing again. Just disrupting everything. Non-stop pierce. There you go. Stage clear. Alright. Chat. Smile at the hope in the name of despair and surviving students. 5. To be continued? Yeah, hopefully, because this shit's fucking weird now. But we got her backpack. No, abandon all hope. I get it.